Pursuing the goal, many people in today's society do not have a clear idea of where they are going. They do not have a proper understanding of where they need to go and how long it will take. For this reason, many people are lost in the path of life. The main reason I am so deceived is that they do not have a clear purpose and plan. So in order to succeed in your life journey, you need to have a clear goal and a proper plan to achieve that goal. Many school children study without a purpose. They do not generate interest in proper education because they have no purpose to be achieved. They fail exams because they act without interest. The reason children fail exams is because they act without interest. They are not interested because they do not have a clear purpose. So when children who fail exams are given a clear goal, they are eager to achieve that goal. Through that interest they pass the exams. In doing so, they achieve their goals. Not only a school child but every person should have a unique purpose for themselves. It is a must-have. For promoting any program, personal goals can be divided into two parts: short-term goals and long-term goals. The goals to be achieved within 2 years can be called short-term goals. Every person should have a short-term goal. When someone is asked what your goal is, that person often says it is a long-term goal, not their own short-term goal. That is, the ultimate goal of that person. But there are a number of requirements that we must meet before we can reach our ultimate goal. Those goals can be taken under short-term goals. The goal of a student who passes the 5th grade and enters the 6th grade should be to pass the 6th grade better and pass the 7th grade. In this way, the short-term goal of every student from grade 6 to grade 9 should be to move up the grade with the highest performance. As you move on to higher education after the GCE Ordinary Level Examination, your new goal should be to pass the GCE Advanced Level Examination with distinction and enter the university. This way you will be able to achieve your short-term goals one by one until you reach your ultimate goal. Dividing your ultimate goal into several short-term goals in this way will give you the ability to achieve the goal more easily. A long-term goal is the ultimate goal you need to reach. One person should have only one long-term goal at a time. It could most likely be your future job or source of income. Many children say that from an early age they become professionals such as a doctor, an engineer, or a businessman. But they say such things often without a good understanding of it. It is very likely that it was something that was taught by the parents. As they grow older, they decide where they want to go based on their will and ability. It is likely to be quite different from the purpose for which it was. Even if you take more time to determine your long-term goal, it cannot be considered a waste of time. This is because decisions made without even thinking about it can lead you down the wrong path. So thinking tens of thousands of times, not once or twice, or setting an unchanging goal that is relevant to your will and ability can be considered the most important decision you make. You need to achieve each other with short-term goals to achieve your ultimate goal. If you achieve short-term goals within the proposed time frame, you will be able to reach your main goal in a timely manner. When your short-term goals are achieved in a timely manner, you are confident that your goal can be achieved. Having such confidence in mind will definitely help you to achieve your ultimate goal. Therefore, it is important to have the confidence that the short-term goals will be achieved and the end goal will be achieved. Once you have determined your ultimate goal and short-term goals, start pursuing your goal. Turn your short-term goal into a self-proposal. Make it a habit to chant it regularly. Imagine that you have achieved your ultimate goal. Feel the joy that you feel when the goal is accomplished by you from now itself. Pursue it until your goal is achieved. Then in a very short time, your mind will come for you to help. The mind comes to your aid with the right guidance and helps you need to achieve your goal. All you have to do is follow the path shown to you with effort and enthusiasm. That way you can easily achieve your goal. CID officers also use this psychological theory. One officer has only one purpose. That is, only one goal. Also, they are not given another goal until one goal is achieved. They do not even think about their family affairs until they finish their work. Their only duty is to fulfill the responsibility assigned to them. So they reach their goals in a short time. When the mind is focused on the same problem, that problem is directed to the subconscious. Often when the same problem comes to the subconscious mind, the mind provides the guidance needed to solve it. The mind is capable of giving clues about the witnesses who need the evidence to solve the problem assigned to them. The mind has the ability to solve problems that are amazing no matter how difficult to find a solution. Set it up as a self-suggestion and read it emotionally whenever possible. Then you should always think about your goal. Always keep in mind how well your business is doing. Also imagine how they have reached their goal, how they have made a profit, how their savings have increased, how their income has increased, and how they have become taxpayers to the government. The mind has the ability to turn it into reality. By following this method, your business will grow day by day in a way you can never imagine. You have seen people who are always looking for other people's things. Their sole purpose is to find as much information about others as possible. They always think of others. So the mind becomes active to accomplish their purpose. The mind has the ability to direct such people to places where they have the necessary information. It also plans to make various information easily and quickly available to that person. In that way, the mind is able to find whatever he wants. To the amazement of other people, these people find information with the help of the human mind. The obvious point you need to understand here is that the mind is active towards any goal that leads to the mind. You also need to make it clear that the search for its good or bad is not a function of the human mind. People who are looking for other people's things are deteriorating day by day. That is because those people do not have time to think about themselves and their progress. Achieving a number of different goals at once affects the failure to achieve one goal properly. Animals do not have many goals to achieve like humans. Animals often strain their minds in search of food. Although animals do not have advanced minds like humans, finding food is not difficult because they focus on one goal only. Therefore, the minds of the animals are always directed to a place where there is food. Even babies do not have many goals. They always expect only food and toys. Therefore, the expectations of babies are quickly fulfilled. Someone will come and fulfill their hope. What children under the age of 12 think quickly comes true because what they think does not go through the upper mind but directly into the lower mind.